Ray has absolutely no idea and no clue what we are doing today.
I'm telling you, he's never gonna find me.
I think she can get it pretty fast, but we'll see.
What's everybody doing here? Hello.
What's happening here?
We're gonna see whether the twin telepathy is a real thing or not.
Hi Nadiah, I have a note for you.
Oh, who's this?
Okay, meet me there. What? Where?
I'm supposed to find her somewhere. This is not enough, please.
It says, meet me. I know who wrote this. It's Jack. Oh, it's gonna be a hunt, huh? The gift that keeps on giving. Okay, I've got an EasyLink card, yeah? So where do I go?
Hello, how many places must I go today?
My name is Jack from Jack and Rai. I'm a singer-songwriter, I'm a musician. I agreed to do the show because having known Rai for so many years, I thought it would be fun to put our relationship to the test.
I am quite confident I can find Jack.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most confident.
I would say 10.5. Off the top of my head, I guess, there is a place that we are quite synonymous with, and that is Walla Walla at Holland Village. Let's go.
We've known each other for 24 whole years. If you cannot find me, then I think we better just stop performing music together.
If I can't find him by the end of the day, I gotta reassess my relationship with him for sure.
Both of us are very different. Rai is very structured. Rai has a game plan most of the time. For me, I'm always go with the flow. I'm just whatever comes about, I will just want to, enjoy myself.
No, I'm not texting Jack.
My name is Nadirah, also known as Amani. Together with my sister, we are Singapore's first Hijabi twin wrestlers. When I received the letter, I have no clue. My first time to wrestling studio because we are wrestlers.
I'm Selena Tan. I'm an actor. I direct as well. When we were asked to do this, right, I was thinking to myself, who would I do this with? And Sebastian Tan obviously came to mind.
I was passed a card with an EasyLink card inside. Then I'm like, oh, am I supposed to take public transport? I'm still recovering from gout, so I can't walk or run too fast. Yeah, thankfully we came up with a solution that I will drive you all around looking for Selena Tan. I work closely with her for Broadway Beng. Broadway Beng is a clash of the East and the West, right? It's the Beng culture and then the Broadway, which is the Western culture, which is also part of us because we grew up, speaking English. It's a mix of stand-up comedy, a mix of musicals. We are gonna have a 20th anniversary concert and she's thinking of having it at the Esplanade Concert Hall. So I'm guessing that she might be there. I know Selena since 1996 when we did our first musical. It's called Sing to the Dawn by Singapore Repertory Theatre. So this year is actually our 30th anniversary friendship, right? Okay, good. Let's celebrate with this show. The Esplanade Concert Hall is it's a lovely place. I always wanted to come back here again. So that's why on 20th anniversary, Selena is saying, yeah, maybe a good place to commemorate 20 years of Broadway Beng. So here we are at the concert hall. How? I mean, can we go in?
We have been together so long, my parents will never have an event where my mother doesn't say, can you ask Sebastian if he will come and sing? Look at that face, so grumpy.
Currently we are at 1 North and we are heading towards MacPherson, which is the nearest MRT to our studio at Republic Polytechnic. That is where we train, that's where we started our pro wrestling journey. Pro wrestling is, I would say, it's a mix of performance and martial arts, so it's both a sports and a type of performance. Like what we do looks like we are fighting, but we do it in a safe and entertaining manner. Professional wrestling is basically like a choreographed martial arts. So the actions itself are real, but we have that performance aspect in that we don't actually like punch each other for real. And there's a whole character work that you have to show to the audience. Our studio at Republic Polytechnic, it's on the 4th floor. It's very hot outside, so I hope we can find her here.
We are at the Esplanade Recital Studio. In 2008, we decided to embark on an all-original album. And as a part of launching the album, we decided to do an all-original concert featuring all the songs right here at the Recital Studio. It really made us very nervous and excited at the same time. I think Ray probably has absolutely no idea what's happening, but he's a smart guy, he'll figure it out.
Holland Village is synonymous with Jack and Ray because we first started playing at Walla Walla, just further down the street.
I wonder if Ray will find me when I said meet me there. I think he better find me. I don't want to wait 24 hours to find me there. All right, just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
Looks like Walla Walla is closed.
Yeah, open the door. Come on, open it.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't see Jack inside. When you want to find someone and you don't know where they are, you go back to where it all began. So I chose to go to Walla Walla first because Walla Walla is essentially the place that Jack and I cemented our spot as a duo. It was the first place that gave us an opportunity to jam as a group, and we grew from there.
And our relationship with Walla Walla is one of those things that people associate very strongly with.
'Cause I know I still love you. Or am I trying to get over you?
Jack came to audition by himself, and the entertainment manager then told him, like, hey, can you form a duo or a group instead? And he kind of knew me. We hadn't really played together formally. But he said, yeah, I know this guy, and I'll give him a call. So he called me up. He said, hey, you want to come and join me as a duo at Walla Walla? And I said, hey, sure, why not? So we started our first Sunday night here, May 2002, completely unrehearsed and just jamming it out and having fun.
The first night that the boss gave us was a Sunday night. There were so little people at Walla Walla. Monday being a work day, worked out for us as well because we were still getting to know each other. The space being not filled up allowed us to be a bit more comfortable and to really figure out how we were doing in terms of musicality and in terms of the partnership. And by the end of the third month, we filled up Walla Walla. There were probably 60 or 70 people. Queues were starting to form downstairs. They had to charge a first drink charge. I would say that we definitely consider that a little milestone for us.
Jack is not here. How are you feeling?
Well, I thought I might have known him a little bit better than this. Having said that, like I said, I have a pool of places in my mind that I would like to go to.
Where's my friend? I am bored. How many hours? Hope not the day. Where's my friend?
We are going to a spot that Jack, me and his wifey started that is completely not music related. I'll be at least 60% confident that it's there. Okay, let's go!
The studio will obviously be the place where we realize our dreams. It's the first place we trained. It's where we made our debut. We started training at the end of 2024, and then we made our debut together in May 2025. I remember my sister and I were just messaging each other all day because we were so nervous. I was also very excited because I knew that this was a moment that both of us had been dreaming of for so long. So unfortunately, my sister and I lost. I think it's no surprise that for new people, obviously you will lose. It didn't feel bad at all. I think even just being able to go out there and put on a show, that was the whole goal of it. I feel quite bad for her because she doesn't want to see people. They'll be wondering why she's there suddenly. So I imagine she'll feel quite nervous, maybe slightly anxious. Hi. My sister wasn't here, right?
Huh? Oh.
I don't see your sister, right? She's not around
Okay,
here.
thank you guys. I don't think she's here. We grew up watching wrestling with our dad. It took many years for us to convince our mom to let us join, since we were like 13 or 14 years old. So that's a good 8 years maybe. I would say there are multiple reasons why she didn't want us to join wrestling. One of them was, of course, safety. Especially for pro wrestling, you become your own stuntman. The stunts that you see are pretty much real. It's as real as like martial arts. Honestly, you can get hurt doing it. AB also, she was hesitant because we are females. So she knew that wrestling is a male-dominated sport. So it'd be harder for us to protect our modesty. I've gotten comments online where people were saying like, these girls are wearing hijabis, they shouldn't be touching men. But I do try to reduce contact with the guys I'm wrestling with. That was initially my mom's concern. With the precautions we take, she's like accepted that we are doing our part.
So, Concert Hall is a place that she is thinking of commemorating 20 years of Broadway Beng, which is why I think she could be there, right? In 2003, I was disappointed with how my career was going. So I actually escaped to England, where my brother was. End of 2003, I went for an audition for a musical called Miss Saigon. I was performing in the show for more than a year as the character Thuy, which is a Vietnamese general killed by Miss Saigon. My contract with Miss Saigon ended. I had a choice of whether to still stay in the UK and audition for other shows. But being Asian and being a non-UK citizen, it's pretty tough to find a job that doesn't specifically call for an Asian to play. At that point, Selena Tan was just starting out her company, Dream Academy. He said, hey, how about we do a show together? A one-man show. And then I came back in 2005. And then that one show became a success, the Broadway Beng show.
We're at Jalan Rumia, and it's where Sebastian first rehearsed for Broadway Beng in 2006. So we're here because it's an important part of our Broadway Beng history, and we've got permission by the owners so I can come in and we can wait for Sebastian, and hopefully he comes here. This is the first office for Dream Academy, and it was quite a big thing. It is where Broadway Beng started, in terms of rehearsals at least. It was so nice to be able to rehearse in like my own space. Previously, I think if we had to stage anything, we had to beg, borrow, steal places to go to, and it was like getting keys to your house, I suppose. And then we gave birth to Broadway Beng, and to come back after we've kind of like travelled and gone on to elsewhere, it's a nice and nostalgic feeling. Hopefully Sebastian remembers that and comes here, because if not, he's going to scold me.
The security is like looking at us already. Because we are, see, he's gonna come and... It's like, why are we trespassing?
Next, I'm going to head over to the Flying Squirrel, which is another place where I do tend to meet Jack quite a fair bit. Hey, baby. Is Jack there by any chance? No. He gave me a note and then he said to meet him there.
Where's there?
That's why I thought he'd be here. No, not I haven't seen him.
This morning, yes, but not now.
Aww.
No,
Okay,
you guys
fine.
have sushi instead.
I'll come back.
Oh.
Gotta find Jack.
Okay, good luck.
My wife is very good at acting blur and pretending nothing's happened. And the Flying Squirrel is a little establishment that we started together. My wife, Angelina, myself and Ray. Weekday lunch, sometimes dinner, I would mostly be there. That would be another most obvious place to find me.
I thought he would be here, but at least I found his wife. So she's the head honcho of the place, right? She's who we call Chief Squirrel. This location is quite significant in the sense that it's the first non-music venture we've had. This was something that's really born out of friendship between the three of us and passion for Japanese food and sake. He started off with a team very, very small. So it was literally me and his wifey Angelina on the floor running around like headless maniacs. And then Jack would be behind the bar and it was just chaos, but it was a fun kind of chaos. I just remember those days.
The best part of working with Ray, we complement each other. I think he's not shy about expressing himself. Maybe if he has a certain feeling about a business decision or even, a food item or whatever. But at the same time, I think he's not overbearing. So I think that balance is quite important.
I'm slightly disappointed that he's not here because he's supposed to be working partly for this place. And so his wife is obviously there working very hard. Where's Jack? I would say my options are getting narrower.
Broadway Beng, the show, has gone to many, many theatres in Singapore, big and small, except for the concert hall. And to me, one of the ultimate place to sing at is, the Esplanade Concert Hall, because the acoustics is just brilliant. I cannot go inside, right? Okay, then she's not there. So disappointed that Selena Tan is not at the concert hall because, I thought definitely she's going to be there, right? When Esplanade first opened in 2000, I did the first show that opened Esplanade. That was at the theatre, which is at that side. It's a musical, Forbidden City. I warmed the seats for current performers now. Wow, ego, huh? So this is a place, used to be my playground. I miss this place a lot and always thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice to come and perform here again? So hopefully she is here, but it seems that it's hard because the door is closed. So what? It means if it's open, I can go in, is it? He's there, she's there. So she's not there lah. Feeling angry with her. She duped me.
You see? He's gonna kill me.
She's probably waiting in a restaurant and she'll order food and then, yeah, she'll call it work. Yeah, I think she'll be waiting for me in a restaurant. There's a restaurant downstairs, right?
My sister and I are very close. She's the person I trust the most to do everything I would trust with my life. In Crescent Girls' School, we were classmates throughout secondary school. I chose this place because there's a lot of memories. It's also the place where we talked a lot about our dream to wrestle. I wonder where she'll go next. We'll be going to our next location at Republic Poly. We'll be taking the train, hoping she'll be there because we have some nice memories there.
So we are headed to G77 Plus, which is a store that is owned mainly by our buddy Clement, and Jack and I are partners in store as well. We've done a lot of music here, we record stuff here as well.
Oh, where is Ray? Why is he so long? Where's my friend? How long do I have to wait?
Jack. Ho! Not here. So, that seriously narrows down my options. I actually thought he'd be here.
G77 is a boutique guitar shop we conceptualized together with our good friend Clement. He asked me and Ray whether we wanted to come on board to do a guitar space where people would come to try out some nice guitars.
So this became quite a frequent hangout for Jack and I, especially during COVID and no live music was allowed. We were allowed to do live streams indoors. So this was where we live streamed from. So when we were live streaming, Jack would be somewhere around here and I would be seated here.
I would say that we adapted pretty well and definitely got hang of just bantering with each other.
After COVID hit, we were live streaming from there every week because we couldn't play live gigs. Income definitely dropped by a very significant amount. I would say at least 90%. Well, perhaps I could try something. Here's my ode to Jack. I've been to Walla Walla, I've been to Squirrel, I've come to G77. Oh, where's my musical partner? I don't know where to go next. Fail. Just as bad as my journey finding Jack.
So the second location I chose was Republic Poly because my sister and I had some very good memories there. We would hang out a lot after my classes and we go there to study or just to eat. We were still in the same school up to secondary school. So we were in the same class even. After secondary school, we split paths. I chose to go to Poly where I studied sports science. I remember sitting with her at the staircase. It's like along that path. She knew what she wanted to do. For myself, I realized I had more of an interest in psychology. So I didn't go to RP like her. It was quite difficult to adjust. I remember when she started JC, I cried because I missed her. I also had to learn how to make my own friends without her around. What do you mean that? It was quite hard to adjust initially because throughout our whole life we've been like attached together. But I had to learn to be independent. Oh, we switched the end and I don't see her. I think we sat around this staircase here because I remember we ate from a sandwich machine here. And then we played football with the rapper afterwards. And then I think that was a very fun memory that we had. It's locked. I don't think you can go in. So yeah, I'm not surprised she chose this place. It was actually one of my first thoughts because I think we had like the nicest memories there together. But ultimately, I don't think it had as much like an impact on like our wrestling journey together, so I didn't choose it. Disappointed that she's not here, and a bit embarrassed that I still don't know where she is.
Drive towards the morning sun. There were good times I can see, but I remember.
We are going to the Greenroom suite. Now, this is a place that Jack and I have a lot of history with. The owner of the studio, his name is Tony Goh, and you could say that he's like our godfather, mentor figure. He better be there, because if he's anywhere else, especially if he's at home, he's gonna get it from me. Jack better be up there. I wonder if this is gonna work. Cracker!
That's a nickname for our Uncle Tony.
Jack! At least Tony should be here. At least he should give me a clue if he's in.
Oh man, even Tony's not around.
Okay, I've got another option. I must admit I am mildly disappointed. I thought I would know where he is based on where we normally hang out. And this was one of the places that is definitely memorable to the both of us. It's owned by the person we consider our godfather and mentor. His name is Tony Goh. And it was through his mentorship that, we grew as a duo.
The Greenroom Suite is a professional recording studio. We definitely did a lot of recording because the space is really beautiful in terms of sound design and the vibes. Ironically enough, Tony was the person who was in charge of the music at Walla Walla when we first started.
So the next place I have in mind is a place where Jack and I have played a lot of memorable gigs. I started the day on 10.5 and I'm still keeping some hope. I'm gonna finish it with a 10.2 because I am optimistic he'll be there.
Broadway Beng was a project that Selena and me started in 2006. We thought it was going to be just one small show, and we did go to a small theatre, just like 300-400 people. We were quite surprised when it became a success.
Can be a star in Singapore. Oh!
Phantom tie up Lau and Phantom to Christine. Di abo Aiwa, I will kill Lau.
By the fourth year, Selena said, why don't we go to the Esplanade, the Duet? And I'm like, wow, there's a monster, right? It's a huge theatre, but it's the theatre I love the most in Singapore. And so with trepidation, with fear, I said, yes, of course, let's go there. So, should I pick a restaurant in Esplanade? It's a place that Selena loves. So I think she'll be at the restaurant. She should be the one looking for me. Why am I looking for her? She might be at Harry's also. Harry's, but no lah. It's not open yet. She doesn't drink, huh? Toast box, huh? Why is she not here? See, she loves laksa. That's her favorite food, so why is she not here? Wow, Selena is really making me go around Singapore, is it?
So next we are off to the Esplanade because Jack and I performed there a lot of times. We have several memorable gigs there, especially one which was the launch of our first album. That is one of the most memorable moments, milestones for Jack and Rai. I think I've definitely clocked my 10,000 steps today. All I can say is Jack had better be here.
So I feel the outdoor theatre at the Esplanade, being a little bit more breezy and open air and all that. I'm a bit disappointed. I'm disappointed because I expected him to find me faster. I expect him to know me better.
I'm going to go to the Recital Studio because yeah, that is where we did that album launch and sold out concerts. So, Recital Studio, here I come.
Initially, I wondered if I would feel disappointed if she couldn't find me, because like our telepathy didn't work. But now I just feel really sad for her because she's out there looking for me. I am wondering if she will even find me after the third try. So either she will come here to Crescent or she will go to Marina Square. It's a place we go to every year to watch F1 together. I was thinking of going to the place where we watch F1 since F1 is something else that we really enjoy watching together.
Very angry with me. I'm pretty sure he's like, this producer of mine, she's not my friend anymore. She made me go around all over the country looking for her.
Because Selena is not here at the Esplanade, so I'm thinking if it's theatre, we are going to the place where I did my first Broadway Beng show.
Yeah.
This is the theatre that I did my first Broadway Beng. Hey? This cannot. Hi, sorry. I'm here to look for Selena Tan. Can I walk around?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Did quite a few shows here. And of course, my first ever Broadway Beng show was in this theatre. Now, so the test of whether Selena Tan is here or not is whether this is not open, is it? Okay, and yes!
I was thinking of going to the place where we watch F1 since F1 is something else that we really enjoy watching together. But I also have a feeling that this should be something more related to wrestling and that's not really related at all. We both struggled a lot in secondary school and then we use wrestling as like our motivation to keep living on. I think that's actually a possibility, but is the school open on the weekend? That's a big question. Back in Crescent, my sister and I both had some issues in school and at home. We were kind of like unhappy everywhere. But with this goal that we both wanted to do, which was to do pro wrestling, it became a motivation for us to keep going until we could finally achieve it. I chose Crescent because that's where our dream to pro wrestling became more of a concrete goal for someday. We are outside Crescent Girls' School, which was our secondary school. Since it's a weekend and it's quite late, I'm not even sure the school will be open, so I guess we'll see. Last time I came here was probably in 2018 when I graduated. I don't even know where to look. I don't really remember hanging out. Oh, I remember this bench near the canteen. I used to sit at. So I guess I'll go towards the canteen. I can see her coming. For some reason, it feels like a big reunion, even though I just saw her like this morning. Will you catch me by jumping? Yes. Hey. Funny mommy. Yes, finally. How many hours? 5 hours. 5 hours. Good job. Why is this making me emotional? 5 hours. Well, I chose this place because I think this is where we both concretely said we wanted to do wrestling. Back then it was just a dream. Now we get to come back and say we are wrestlers now. So every time the teachers ask us, what do you want to do in the future? We tell them we want to wrestle someday. It's so weird that we are back here and we are wrestling now. There are a lot of my good memories of this place involved her. Now I can think fully that, oh, okay, I made it.
Selena Tan. Walao. Don't tell me she's not here.
Sebastian, wrong again. Going to the wrong place again. He probably thought, okay, go back to the starting point, which is, of course, the SRT Theatre.
I feel fed up. I thought she would be sitting down here or up there and welcome. And this is where I first performed my Broadway Beng. So you can see lah, we did only 5 shows and it was full all the way, right? And I already thought, wow, it's a lot of people, you know.
This is the one. I'm sure. Come on. This is the door to go in. Okay, no, I don't think so. No, I'm just looking for someone, basically. Yeah, it's alright. Maybe not here. That's weird. He's not at the recital studio. Okay, so if it's not the recital studio, I'm going to take a peek at the outdoor theatre because that's also another significant place for Jack and I. We're going to the outdoor theatre. I can't believe I walked right past him. I'm going to try and see if I can spring a surprise on him instead. And then finally, I went to the recital studio.
But did the production team bring you to this location?
I was like, let me go and look at the outdoor theatre. So I was up there, there was a window down there. So I just peeped through there, I was like, I saw your back.
Hey, not fair. I was also doing my thing. No one told me they were coming. I was going to put the line and says, Ray, welcome to the Esplanade.
And I was just like, no, I'm going to surprise this fella.
Yay! We found each other. This whole experience for me is
was quite special. I think we forget a lot of things that we went through as you were at Wala or even at Squirrel. You know, I forgot that we actually did service together and those points, you know, like life gets in the way. And I feel that sometimes it's nice to remember and, you know, take a step back. Yeah.
How I felt was going to each spot. And I was just like, wow, I'm actually forced to recount memories at each place. And I kind of made me realize, wow, in 20-something years, you can really go through a lot with someone. Yeah. A lot of experiences, a lot. More than what we even mentioned on camera, I think.
True.
Next, where should we go? I really don't know where to go already.
So it's been 4 hours. I think we've been waiting here. I mean, it's fun, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. Sebastian would have preferred to be here. He would have also been cursing me. So I think I'm okay to curse him as well for not being here in a timely fashion.
I'm really gonna give up. The last one, that's it. Okay,
So where do you intend?
No lah, Chibi lah. Let's go Chibi lah.
Okay.
And then if not, then I give up lah. Then you tell me where lor. I think it's here. This is the house. I think I didn't see her car. Yeah, I think this is the house, this corner. I brought you all to this place called Chip B. The reason why we're here is because it's the first time we signed a contract for Broadway Beng. That was the first meeting actually, like we had to see whether we're gonna do Broadway Beng. And then there we decide, and then we we did it. We also did rehearsal in this small little house, you know. I remember it's the first house. I could be wrong. I don't see her car parked outside. Okay, I guess I have found the wrong place again. I don't know why I remember it's this corner. I guess we can go the next one, but then if it's not, then it's... Is there another? Jalan Rumaya. Okay lah, let's go the other one, and if it's not, then it's not already lah. Well, it's definitely that lah. This one, wait, maybe it's this one. Is it this one? But it's locked. So it can't be this one. Wait, I see lights. Wait. Oh my God.
I can hear his voice.
Selena Tan. Walao! Finally! So it's here. I found him.
Yeah.
I found you! Oh my God, this is where I rehearse. You see?
You actually remember?
Yes, I remember.
I don't remember. Hello?
Hello? Walao!
Why are you so long?
Why you make me find you and then do what? All this while you've been sitting here?
Yeah!
Amazing, I found it.
I find it completely amazing that he found it because I would not have found it.
I
His
just
cast
found
and
this
close
place by
contract.
instinct. And this is where we discuss the rundown of the first show. First, you said, so how? Seb, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Okay. I suppose. Okay.
I didn't
You
do
took out
it.
the
Okay,
paper.
that's the plan.
Come, that's the plan. I mean, to be able to create something together for 20 years, I think that's something
We're proud parents.
precious
Proud parents.
and some, yeah.
You are a winner always.
Yeah.
All right, ready.
Okay. If you wanna fall in love with me, then go. Oh no, I ain't gonna wait, cause I'm doing it fine on my own, yeah. Doing it fine on my own. Doing it fine on my own, yeah, yeah. Doing it fine on my own, on my own.
Thanks for looking for me, Mr. Ray.
Thanks for making me go on the runaround.
Okay, I buy you beer.